you and I are both Washington football team fans. Washington has the number 19 pick overall. Give me two possible ways that they could go with that pick and why.
So it seems, they shored up the wide receivers with Samuel and Humphreys. They brought in Jackson to fill the Darby left hole and at corner. I still think they might go corner. A lot of people will disagree, but the name I could give you is Caleb Farley, who recently came out with the news that he's going to need a procedure on his back. Caleb Farley is a guy that was, I think, somewhere between 10 and 13, 14 in this draft. So if he drops because of that, I mean, we're in DC here where, our Nationals draft a stud starting pitcher in the first round every year that's kind of already going through or has gone through the Tommy John surgery for their elbow. So I kind of like if a guy like Caleb Farley from Virginia Tech drops to 19, you get him and he could, he potentially could be a stud corner for you. A lot of teams are loading up on corner talent because of how difficult it is to stop these passing offenses in this league. I think about, going up against Dallas every year where you have CeeDee Lamb, who's potentially the best receiver on that team, playing the slot 90% of the time. And if not Caleb Farley, then maybe a guy like J.C. Horn from South Carolina. But I think I'd be happy with a corner. And if not a corner, obviously middle linebacker, I'll go Zaven Collins from Tulsa.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. I had, in my eyes, you and I have been talking about this for months. And even last year when our O-line was graded moderately, they just don't pass the eye test. I think the offensive line is going to be a big problem. My hope is that they're able to get Christian Darrisaw, O-lineman, to play left tackle. I think he would be a major upgrade for us. I do think that Ryan Fitzpatrick is going to need a little bit of time to get that crank turn in and launch it 40 yards or 50 yards every play if we're lucky. And I think that would be a huge help. Like you said, I think linebacker is going to be the biggest position of need for us. We really don't have any stability at all right there. Top linebackers in the draft, kind of in my opinion, were Micah Parsons, who I have going to Denver over at the 9 pick, and Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, who I think could very well be gone before the 19th pick. But if he's available, then I say take him.
The Notre Dame guy?
Yes. He's not going to be the best player available, I don't think. But if you're looking at position of need, then I think the football team has to take him.
Yeah, I'd like a few linebackers taken in this draft. Just load up on linebackers.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the more opportunities you have for people to prove themselves, then the more options you have to choose from, I guess.
Yeah. Have you seen the guy Trayvon? I think, is it Trayvon Moehrig, who's kind of the one safety who's being looked at in the first round?
That's who that is.
Yeah.
I had seen him. It's kind of hard for me to imagine a safety being taken in the first round.
TCU.
I mean, unless they're.
Yeah. Oh, so we have
Sean
right
Taylor.
now just Everett and obviously Cam
Curl.
Curl.
Right.
Hopefully we get some more depth there. But yeah, number 19 pick, probably not. But I guess I wouldn't be
but again,
horribly upset if they take the best safety in the draft. Like kind of like what we talked about, where at 19, at 19 you potentially could get the number 1 safety in the draft, like from all of college. The number, whatever it is, you get the number 2 best middle linebacker. Like, I agree with you where I think they need to look at positional needs a little bit more important than like best player available, because best player available could be, I don't know, like a receiver, and we've got like 7 guys. Like who? Even now, like you got Gandy, you got Harmon coming back, McLaurin,
Calvin
Samuel,
Harmon, right?
Humphreys, Sims, who they just tendered, the other Sims,
Other
Isaiah,
Sims. We have
right?
7 receivers. Isaiah Wright,
Yeah. So, and teams don't usually carry more than 7. So like one of
and
those
you got
guys will
Logan
have,
Thomas. There's a lot of mouths to feed there.
yeah.
Jeremy Sprinkle, is he coming
No,
back?
no,
I
no,
think
he's
maybe he
gone.
might have been on his. Oh,
Got
okay.
it.
He's gone.
No, he's